Alright guys, this is part 2 of the restaurant agent. I just finished up this one part that took me a bit longer than I thought, but it's basically stopping overbooking once 10 people book the same time, which is probably too much. Could lower that if I'm ever actually using this, but just for the easy number to use, just made it 10. So once 10 people book the same time on the same day, then it will kind of send a prompt back to the agent saying it's overbooked, and then the agent will ask the user, pick another time. Sorry, this one's full. So I'm going to showcase that. And then I also have the Tekka menu and the Tekka FAQ, which are, it's a restaurant in the area that I just scraped for their menu and some FAQs that which made up something from the website. So it's got stuff like their times. Say you ask for the best dishes, the Tekka menu will pull it up. So I'm just going to go through a demo of those now.
Hi, this is Cassie's Diner. How may I help you?
And if I can make a reservation for today.
Of course, I can help you with that. Could you please provide me with the following details? 1, your full name for the reservation. 2, the time you'd like the reservation for. 3, the number of guests.
Okay. My full name.
Great. Thank you, Gary. What time would you like?
Number of guests.
Got it. Got it. Just to confirm, you would like to make a reservation for Gary Newman today at 3 p.m. for 3 guests. Is that correct? Your reservation for Gary Newman today at 3 p.m. for 3 guests has been successfully saved. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
Okay, so what that did was it called the reservation tool as soon as you're done putting in all the variables that it needs for the reservation. It takes in the info in here, the tool call list, or tool calls rather, and I took in the today Gary Newman 3 p.m. number of guests. So we got everything there. That's right. And then it goes through ChatGPT. It figures out what today is. So this is just like an example. So it'll just put in this is now. This is when the user would like to book, and then it'll say today plus the time. And then I'll output that in JSON. Then you parse the JSON into here. Then you set the JSON into variables. Actually, you set the JSON into variables in here too. So it just says start time, end time. Those are 2 variables we're using. This is for my Google Sheet. It'll show later. It just makes it so this is kind of what stops the duplicates from happening in the slot key variable. And so this basically, just searches slot key. And then if there's 10 of those or at the same time on the same date, then it'll go to this thing, this endhook or webhook, send that back to Vapi and tell it that it's overbooked and user has to pick something else. Underbooked, which is correct, not that much in here, just example stuff. It'll just send back underbooked, the tool call ID, you need that. And then it creates an event on here using all these variables, start time, end time, stuff like that. And then there'd be another scenario just added into here, which I'll show in a second, but basically this is where it ended up. So it's a little confusing, which I guess it can be, but that's why it goes into the Google Calendar first. So then that's for staff, and then this would just be for the system. I might switch that around because it might just be a little easier. I did this kind of a roundabout way, but I'd fix it if I'm working for a client. But this would just be what we just put in today at 3 p.m. I got a couple other examples here because I was doing it earlier, but then here's the slot key, and then here's the amount of bookings. Once it hits 10, it's at 9 right now, then it would say, sorry, we're over capacity, pick another time. And the second scenario, which would be right into here. Basically, this would just be running every 15 minutes if you're going to go along with what I was doing, and you wouldn't change it up at anything. This would just run every 15 minutes, watch for a new event in the calendar, then add it into that row I just showed you in Google Sheets. It's going to show it happening. Reservations log, output, updates. So updated a couple of rows there. And yep, right there. Gary Newman, 3 guests, 3 p.m. 2025. This takes a second usually because I think it's like a formula. It like calculates it out because I put a formula for all the entire row. But it'll show up, and then this will change to 10, I believe. Oh wait, nope, today. So I guess it won't change to 10. Okay, sometimes it has trouble with today and tomorrow, maybe because I'm asking for 3 p.m. and the ChatGPT thinks it already passed 3 p.m. You can't do that, so that would make the most sense. But I might change that change the prompt around a little bit so it doesn't do that. And next I'll showcase the menu. Alright, so now I'm going to try the menu and then also an FAQ.
Hi, this is Cassie's Diner. How may I help you?
I was wondering what you guys had on the menu. Like, do you have any pasta?
Hold on one moment while I get that.
Okay.
We have some delicious pasta options on our menu. Here are a couple you might enjoy. 1. Lobster ravioli, filled with baby shrimp and bell peppers in a lobster brandy crema, priced at $25. 2. Penne vodka. This dish
Alright, I'll
features
stop you
prosciutto.
there. What time do you guys open on, or what time do you guys open on Wednesdays?
On Wednesdays, we open at 11 a.m. and close at 10 p.m. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
Nope. So, I showed right there, say you ask for pasta on the menu, it'll take out some of the pasta options, just like, I think it's sometimes random. I think it's usually lobster ravioli though, and then penne vodka, just because it's going down the list. That's just like one of the first options. And then if you just ask FAQs, there's like 10 questions in there. One of them is just the hours that they're open, so 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. on Wednesdays. But yeah, that's the search feature and using the knowledge bases there. I think that's it. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe, like, comment, whatever if you like the demo, or also let me know in the comments if you want to see a tutorial on how to build this, because I could do that. And there's probably going to be a part 3 because I'm going to refine some of the stuff here. Yeah, thanks for watching.